Hi, it's Michael J.A. Gabbery again. I came across a video on YouTube, Kurt Kallenbach. He clarifies pretty much everything that we're trying to accomplish here. So I'm just going to go over it kind of quickly. He gives credit to all the same people that I've dealt with. So basically, to start with, you've got mom and dad, or mother and father. They're the parents. They have get together. They have a civil marriage or become partners, and they either the way there's the public and the private, and that's basically from Winston's stuff. The public and the private have separate entities. So basically, what's happening is in the public, intercourse is business. In the private, it's sex. When the woman conceives, the woman is in the public considered a parent. So when the woman is conceives, she has by way of fertilization, she has the pregnancy for 9 months, ends up in the hospital. They're going to require information from the mother about the idea that's being born, which is going to be a real being. So if we bring it all down to what we're trying to do, we're going to have Dean Clifford's trust law comes in, and by the way of her hand, she is creating a character. When she gives birth to a child, the delivery is the birth of the child. The child is what you hold in your arms. The character is what's actually put on the certificate of or the application for of live birth, and that goes with the doctor's name and all the other information. Like Kurt says, that mom and dad are being the informant for the government. They're giving them the information to create the character and the title. And so once the government has a title, which is basically the name of the child, then they can start to monetize that in the public. So what I've been trying to get at is in the certificate of live birth and the birth certificate, basically what's going on is they take the certificate of live birth, they put that in a mirror, and they issue you a birth certificate. That birth certificate's been processed. The certificate of live birth has not. So basically, in order to back off all the legal copies of your name, such as your birth certificate, your driver's license, social insurance card, any of those documents, this is where we need to go. We need to back off. We get our certificate of live birth. That gives us authority in all the manner that we need to do. So this is where I'm getting back to considering yourself sovereign or tribal. Basically, being sovereign or tribal, you're going back to where you were born. Now the thing is, when they issue this title, they publish it, whether it be in some government publication or a what do you call it, newspaper, whatever it may be. If they publish it and within 90 days you don't respond, this is contract law, if you don't respond, then it's abandoned. Now the state comes by and picks up that title and creates a birth certificate. So now you've abandoned your child to the state. The state picks up your child as abandoned and then creates the birth certificate. Now they send you right out the birth certificate saying, well, you abandoned it, we took it over, here's your proof that we did that. So now, if we go back to if we back off from our birth certificate and get a certificate of live birth, that's the originating document that gives you all your rights. So basically, this is actually the best explanation I've ever run into about what's going on. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is where Child Services actually goes and picks up your child, because they have authority, because under the birth certificate you abandoned it and it gave it back to you. So if you have your certificate of live birth for your child and say that and discuss and operate any dealings with those types of offices, you can undermine anything they're trying to do by way of asserting their certificate of live birth, because then that means you reclaimed your abandoned child from the state. So basically this is where I'm getting at, that's important for people to understand. Thank you.